That night, they tied up 5 employees and loaded over half a ton of cash into canvas bags.
How much is that though? Half a ton.
The total was $2.7 million, the largest robbery in American history at the time. The plan was to sit on the money and wait. Under the law, charges had to be filed within 6 years. If nobody talked, they'd all walk free.
Oh, dude, that's evil actually.
And we raised you over $80,000 on GoFundMe, bro.
Holy shit, I ain't gonna be homeless no
Oh, bro, no. We got you a phone to make
What
it
the fuck up with this fuck?
The deal had always been that the crew would take care of each other while they waited out the clock. So O'Keefe asked the others to help pay for his lawyer. They refused. On January 6, 1956, he told the FBI everything, 5 days before the 6-year window closed.
Dude, that was so, oh my, that's actually insane, bro. Share bank robberies that changed American policing forever.
The Kansas City Massacre. On June 17, 1933, in Kansas City, Missouri, a group of cops
Which I real quick, I'm gonna see if I can put this bitch on 1.5. What's on?
and federal agents were moving a prisoner named Frank Nash through Union Railway Station. Nash was a bank robber who ran with some of the most dangerous criminals in the country. He'd been caught the day before in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The plan was simple: put him on a train, take him back to prison. But Nash's friends wanted him free. As the officers loaded him into a car outside the station, gunmen opened fire. The whole thing lasted seconds. When it stopped, 4 lawmen were dead: a federal agent, a police chief, 2 detectives, and Nash himself, killed in the crossfire that was supposed to save him.
But they fucked up anyway, bro. What's the point then? They even killed the old guy thereafter, bro. What the fuck? I'll give it a 1.1.
Two more agents were wounded. Now, by 1933, bank robberies were already out of control. Gangs with Tommy guns and fast cars were hitting banks across the Midwest weekly. But the massacre made it impossible to ignore because it landed on every—
Nah, bro, that's like crazy, bro. Bro, back then, motherfuckers like didn't give a shit what happened, bro. Though you could walk in with no face mask, you know, your face fully visible, and be like, "This is my name. This is where I'm going next." They even got fucking a cool nickname, bro. Bro, motherfuckers back then were unstoppable. Bro, it's crazy like how fucking like the economy that wasn't fucked over. I know it was fucked over, but like it wasn't like it didn't completely collapse. Like though, if you have like robberies every single week across the country, like how do you fucking maintain? How do you maintain an economy like that?
front page in the country, and it exposed something.
Bro, bear in mind, this is probably like before like fucking like insurance, like bank insurance. So like if they took your money, they didn't take the bank's money, they took your money. So you probably fucked over.
Thing most Americans didn't know. The guys working for the Bureau of Investigation, the agency that would eventually become the FBI, weren't allowed to carry guns. They couldn't—
I think you mean the FIB?
Make arrests. They couldn't investigate bank robberies. That changed fast. Within days, the Bureau's Kansas City chief wrote to Director J. Edgar Hoover asking for submachine guns, rifles, and pistols. Hoover sent 2 Thompsons by June 20th, but the guns—
Only 2 Thompsons?
—were just the start. Attorney General Homer Cummings took the massacre to Congress. With dead lawmen on the front page, Congress didn't argue.
Oh my god, bro, his ass, bro. I'm gonna go for dog. I don't see it, bro. I don't even play CSGO, bro. Bro, how the fuck must I get fucking ads for like fucking CSGO cases, bro? That shit was probably like 10 years ago, bro.
34, Roosevelt signed law after law. One made it a federal crime to rob any bank insured by the government. Another gave agents the
federal crime, so what if you robbed a bank that wasn't insured?
Power to carry—
Would that be legal?
Guns and make arrests. Another cracked down on machine guns, the weapons bank robbers across the country had been using without consequence. On July 1st, 1935, the Bureau got a new name, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Today, the FBI is still the lead agency on every bank robbery in America. Every agent carries a gun. Every field office has jurisdiction coast to coast. And none of it would exist if a group of gangsters hadn't tried to rescue one of their own and killed him in the process.
That's crazy.
Before we continue with the next incident, I quickly want to thank my partner, CyberGhost VPN.
What is this? Skip that shit. Skip this shit, bro.
Off Ghost on
Skip this shit. Oh shit.
Sponsoring 1934.
Yeah, bro, real quick. Fucking that's actually crazy, bro. Bro, think about this. Like, they have a similar thing with fucking like airplanes. Like every tiny rule like that has to be enforced by like an airplane, by fucking like a jetliner. Fucking every airport. Every rule is maybe because of one accident that led to deaths, bro. Like every single correction that seems so minor happened because, you know, of one fucking big thing, bro, that killed people. That's crazy, bro.
FBI agents tracked John Dillinger to a lodge called Little Bohemia.
Oh, I know this motherfucker, yeah.
In Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin. Dillinger and his gang had been robbing banks across the Midwest.
Bro, okay, I'm predicted. He would when he had bounce on his head, he would mail the police like fucking like letters, like mocking them because he couldn't catch them.
For over a year. At least 24 banks, 10 people dead. He'd escaped from a jail in Crown Point, Indiana, that everyone said was escape-proof, reportedly using a fake gun carved out of wood. Newspapers called him public enemy number one. Now the FBI finally had him surrounded. And then everything went wrong. 3 men walked out the front door. Agents opened fire. But the men weren't Dillinger's gang. They were regular customers leaving for the night.
Nah, dude, that's gonna be fucked, bro. Bro, they were regular motherfuckers. These guys shot. Oh, nah.
One was killed. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Dillinger
only one. That's so fucked, though.
and his entire crew slipped out through the back windows. Nobody had covered the rear exits. One of Dillinger's
Those
men,
fucking idiots, bro.
Babyface Nelson, killed an agent while escaping. And Dillinger wasn't even the only problem. Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow were robbing banks and killing people across the country at the same time. 13 dead, 9 of them cops. They drove stolen cars from state to state, and local sheriffs couldn't chase them past county lines. The FBI could only get involved because one of those stolen cars crossed a state line. Americans were reading about a new bank robbery almost every day. Congress had been debating the federal bank robbery.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. If I was a police officer back then, and like there was this crazy motherfucker that had he was literally called public enemy number one. If I was the officer, I'd be like, I don't care if I'm breaking laws. I'm gonna hunt down this motherfucker to like the fucking the edge of the coast, bro. Who gives a fuck?
Months, but hadn't passed it.
But that's what I was thinking about this. The reason why like, it's so fucking difficult between like robbers, between criminals and the like police and the law is that, you know, criminals, they have no boundaries, bro. They will break anything. It's a good thing that laws has like, you know, like boundaries and shit. But like, bro, if there was fucking like in terms of like fucking like count numbers, the law like fucking outweighs like criminals 10-1. But they're hankered down by fucking like laws. Yeah, that's a good thing. But like, bro, if it was fucking like a power, if it was fucking like a test of power, the law would win no matter what.
Then came Little Bohemia. Newspapers tore the FBI apart. Congress stopped debating and started voting. On May 18th, 1934, the law passed. The FBI now had what it never had before: full jurisdiction over bank robbery. Dillinger was shot dead outside a Chicago theater 2 months later. Bonnie and Clyde died in a police ambush in Louisiana. By 1936, every major public enemy was dead or in prison. And the FBI had built the system that ended the gangster era. A fingerprint database that could link a suspect in Missouri to a robbery in...
Bro, that's what, bro. Back then, bro, I was thinking about this. Back then, motherfuckers was so dumb. They didn't believe fingerprints could actually work. Like, dog, they were dumb as fuck back then, bro. On God.
Indiana. A crime lab that could match a bullet to a gun across state lines. A training academy that taught local cops how to work with the feds. That system is still running today, and it started with the FBI's biggest failure: the Great Brinks robbery. On the night of January 17th, 1950, 7 masked men walked into the Brinks building in Boston's...
Bro, sorry, okay, I just got reminded. You know how we were watching a video like last month, be like, you know, oh, what would be the worst time to live in? Like, the worst time would be like, you know, World War II, the Black Plague, for caveman, whatever. I think, bro, another contender would be living like in the fucking, like, between the 30s and the 50s. Not because of World War II, but like, bro, back then, there was so many fucking crimes, bro. Like, I promise you, every crime mentioned in this video is gonna be like in between like the 30s and the 50s because of how fucking chaotic it is, bro.
North End. Brinks was one of the biggest armored car companies in the country, and the building held millions in cash. The men wore caps, peacoats, and rubber Halloween masks. They carried handguns, and they had...
Are they robbing the money or the car? Bro, if they robbed the car, like an armored car, that would be some fucking dope-ass GT5 shit.
Had keys to every door. For nearly 2 years, the gang had been sneaking in after hours, removing locks one at a time, having copies made, and putting the originals back before anyone noticed. That night, they tied up 5 employees and loaded over half a ton of cash into canvas bags.
How much is that, though? Half a ton? Bro, that's crazy.
On by 7:30. The total was $2.7 million, the largest robbery in American history at the time. The plan was to sit on the money and wait. Under the law, charges had to be filed within 6 years. If nobody talked, they'd all walk free.
Oh, dude, that's evil. Actually, that's actually bro. Bro, here's the issue. Motherfuckers back then, there was only crime. But if you look at smart criminal, bro, that probably didn't work. But like, bro, on paper, that's genius, bro. What, dog? What?
The FBI had almost nothing: a cap, some rope, no fingerprints, No witnesses. Agents had suspects, but no proof. The case went nowhere for years. The break came from inside the gang. Joseph
Of
Specs
course, bro. Of course it did, bro.
O'Keefe, one of the 11 men involved, went to
Wait, what's his
came from
name?
inside the gang. Joseph Specs O'Keefe, one of the 11
Bro, of course, a motherfucker called fucking Queef, bro. Of course, that bitch ass motherfucker. Some nerd like that.
men involved, went to prison on a separate charge. The deal had always been that the crew would take care of each other while they waited out the clock. So O'Keefe asked the others to help pay for his lawyer. They refused. O'Keefe kept pushing, and the crew saw him as a risk. If he got angry enough, he might talk. So they sent someone to kill him.
Bro, could you not pay for his lawyer, bro, like he has initially?
O'Keefe survived.
The fuck?
On January 6, 1956, he told the FBI everything. 5 days before the 6-year window closed. 8 men were convicted.
Dude, that was so. Oh my, that's actually insane, bro. Bro, those motherfuckers probably felt like so smart, being like, "Oh my god, we're nearly done. It's nearly been 6 years." Because of one fucking dumb mistake, because they were greedy. Dude, you dumb motherfuckers, bro. Bro, they actually deserve this, bro.
And
God.
got life in prison. Only $58,000 was ever found. After the
Oh.
robbery, the entire armored car industry changed. Brinks and every major competitor redesigned their locks, upgraded their alarms, tightened background checks, and built security systems that are still standard today. And for the FBI, the Brinks case became a playbook. Long-term surveillance, pressure on the weakest link, waiting for someone to flip. The FBI still uses that playbook. It's how they took down the mob. It's how they break drug rings. The Brooklyn Bank standoff. On August 22nd, 1972,
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's kind of funny. Okay, for once we have a different one from the 70s.
named John Wojtowicz walked
Oh, bro, you know what? He might bring up the case from fucking Goodfellas. I think that it was the one where like the fucking spoilers. It was the one where like Henry he robbed like some fucking airplane shit. I think no, that was the first one. It was when he robbed like a casino or some shit. I think, and it went on the radio. I think that was in the 80s. He might bring that up.
into a Chase Manhattan bank in Brooklyn, New York, with a gun and tried to rob it. It went wrong almost immediately. Police showed up before he could leave. Wojtowicz panicked, grabbed 7 employees, and locked himself inside. For 14 hours, cops
But I always see that shit in movies, but like, bro, like, what? Why do you think that shit works, bro? That shit is so dumb. Dog! You're locked in the bank, motherfuckers are surrounding the bank, you're trapped alone. The fuck makes you think you're gonna fucking survive alone, bro? Trapped inside. Nothing, dog. Bro, motherfuckers are so dumb back then,
surrounded
bro.
the building while thousands gathered outside. News crews showed up. Wojtowicz played to the crowd, stepping outside to yell at the cops while people treated him like a folk hero. But inside, 7 people were held at gunpoint. The standoff ended when Wojtowicz negotiated a car to the airport. FBI agents
Bro, and you believe that shit, bro?
shot his partner during the ride. Wojtowicz was arrested. All 7 hostages walked out alive, but it took 14 hours with no training and no plan. And not every
Whoa.
standoff ended that well. A year earlier, police stormed Attica prison during a riot. 43 people were killed, including 10 hostages. A month after Brooklyn, the Munich Olympics ended with all 11 Israeli hostages dead after a botched rescue.
Bro, what is this, bro? I've never heard of this, bro.
But those happened in a prison and on foreign soil. Brooklyn happened on a city street in front of news cameras.
Oh my god, I've never heard of this, bro. What, there was like a standoff in fucking the Olympics? What?
With thousands watching. An NYPD cop named Harvey Schlossberg had been studying these situations. Schlossberg also had a PhD in psychology, and he'd come to a simple conclusion. Time helps the negotiator. The longer a standoff goes, the less likely anyone dies. Instead of rushing in, police should slow things down.
Nah, I feel like that's, what do you, bro, that's opposite though, isn't it? Like the longer they are and the longer they are and the less chance they see of them getting out, like the more likely they're gonna shoot somebody. Bro, what?
Keep talking and wear the hostage taker out. After Brooklyn, the NYPD gave him a chance. Lieutenant Frank Bowles built the department's first hostage negotiation team. The first class graduated in April 1973. The model was simple. Lock down the area, control who goes in and out, and talk. The FBI adopted it the following year and started teaching it at their training center in Quantico. Then, city after city built their own teams. Before Brooklyn, police had one response to a hostage situation: go in. After Brooklyn, they had another option: talk. Today, hostage negotiation is standard in every major police department in America.
That's crazy. That's really clever because, bro, think about it, it's not just I'm not buying this shit, bro. That's really clever because, like, bro, think about it. It just because it's a hostage don't mean like it's a bank robbery. Like anybody could take a fucking hostage. You know what I mean? That's actually really clever, bro. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, bro. It's good like how fucking like crime evolved so much. How crime and law evolved so much. Bro, back then it was probably just like a simple fucking like like robbery, like stealing bread. But like now like you have fucking like psychology walking into like the police force. That's crazy, bro.
On May 9th, 1980, 5 men walked
Oh, I think I noticed one actually. No, it's not. No, I don't know. I don't know. Someone.
into the Security Pacific Bank in Norco, California. Their leader was George Wayne Smith, a former soldier who believed nuclear war was coming. He needed money to prepare for the end of the world, so he decided to rob a bank. Smith's crew carried military-style rifles, shotguns, thousands of rounds, and homemade grenades. The average cop that day carried a .38 caliber revolver
Bro, you're fucked. And anything else?
with 18 rounds. The robbery
That's it. Oh my god, bro. I can tell it's gonna go so ass.
lasted 2 minutes, but a customer across the street called the police. When the robbers came out, Deputy Glenn Belaski was there. They opened fire. Over 200 rounds hit his cruiser. Belaski was shot in the face, shoulder, and both arms, but he fired back 4 times. One pellet flew through the gap between the driver's seat and headrest of the getaway van and hit 17-year-old Billy Delgado, killing him. The van crashed.
That's crazy, bro. I was say this might be the one that inspired the fucking The Heat movie. Wait, dog, hold on. I'm gonna be so smart. Chat, if I get this right, everyone watching like has to sub right now and go donate like $5. Did the Norco shootout inspire Heat? Bro, think about it. It's a bank robbery. They have bro, I swear it did, bro. Nothing Heat. It was actually based on. Man, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck, bro. I thought it was, bro. Bro, think about it. California, huge bank. They got fucking like they got like military rifles. They have fucking the driver was shot and killed. But I could have sworn it's gonna be Heat, bro.
The surviving robbers grabbed their guns, stole a pickup truck, and ran. What followed was a 25-mile gunfight through suburbs, freeways, and into the San Gabriel Mountains. They threw pipe bombs at the cops behind them. They shot down a helicopter. They damaged
What the bro? Like this act like GTA 5, bro. What the fuck? This is exactly GTA, bro.
33 police cars. As the chase crossed into San Bernardino County, officers from different agencies joined in, but they were on different radio systems. They couldn't talk to each other. The robbers drove until the road ran out at a dead end. They set up an ambush. Deputy James Evans, a Green Beret and father of 6, was the first around the corner. They shot and killed him before he could react. Deputy
Bro, who wrote this shit, bro? That's actually sad.
McCarty, right behind him, took a bullet to the elbow, but he'd grabbed an M16 from the evidence room before the chase. He slammed the magazine into a rock to force it in, stood up, and emptied half the clip. The robbers ran. The next morning, Smith was found crying for help in a puddle of his own blood. The end of the world he'd prepared for never came. After Norco, departments across Southern California went from owning 2 rifles to over 75. The push for shared radio systems between agencies started here too, but the rest of the country didn't listen. It would take another shootout 17 years later to finish what Norco started.
Whoa.
The FBI Miami shootout.
Is that next one? That's crazy, actually. God damn, bro.
On April 11th, 1986...
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I was saying, before fucking, I was saying, like, it would suck to live back then, because, bro, if you were robbed, bro, that shit, like, was probably happening frequently. But to be honest, if there was a fucking, like, a getaway chase between the police and those motherfuckers, and they were driving fucking, like, shooting each other, like, throwing fucking pipe bombs, I would have liked to see that. For real.
13 FBI agents set up along South Dixie Highway in Miami. They were looking for 2 men who had been robbing banks and armored cars across South Florida for 6 months. 6 robberies, 1 guard killed. The FBI didn't know their names. They only knew what car they drove. That morning, agents Ben Grogan and Jerry Dove spotted it, a black Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Within minutes, multiple cars boxed the suspects in on a quiet residential street. The 2 men inside were Michael Platt and William Maddox, both former soldiers. They didn't surrender. Platt came out with a Ruger Mini 14 rifle. Maddox had a shotgun. The agents had 38 caliber revolvers and 9mm pistols.
Wow.
Most weren't wearing body armor. The fight lasted 5 minutes. Platt was hit early. Agent
Okay.
Dove put a 9mm round into his arm that traveled into his chest and stopped an inch from his heart. It should have killed him. It didn't. Platt kept fighting. He advanced on agents pinned behind cars trying to reload 5- and 6-round pistols while he fired 30 rounds per magazine. He killed
Yeah.
Grogan. He killed Dove. 5 other agents were wounded. One had his arm nearly blown off. Another was
Oh.
shot in the neck and couldn't move. Agent Edmundo Morelos, bleeding badly from his left arm, pulled himself up with a shotgun and then switched to his revolver. He
Whoa.
walked toward Platt and Maddox and fired until both were dead. He was the
Holy
first
shit, bro.
FBI agent ever awarded the Medal of Valor. Afterward,
That's crazy, bro. I was about to say, is this the one that made every officer wear like body armor?
the
That's
FBI
crazy.
looked at what
I think back in the day, like motherfuckers didn't wear body armor or like fucking like anti-shoe whatever, because I think it was so primitive back then. Like, it was so primitive that like nobody fucking wanted to wear it. It was so bulky. It was so bulky and like it never worked.
went wrong. Dove's 9mm didn't have the power to reach Platt's heart. That 1 inch was the difference. So the FBI stopped using revolvers. They moved to semi-automatic pistols. Body armor became mandatory. When the first replacement round, the
Oh,
10mm, proved too hard for most agents to handle, Smith & Wesson built a new one from scratch, the .40 caliber S&W. It became the standard for thousands of police departments for the next 2 decades. The FBI also created a testing system for bullets that every ammunition maker in the country still designs around today.
whoa.
The North Hollywood shooting
That's cool. So yeah, so it made them wear like body armor and fucking. There's a fucking cable stuck. Oh, my mother's life is pissing me off, bro. What the fuck is that? There's a fucking like. There's a rat. There's a rat around here. Pissing me off, bro. Yeah.
out. On the morning of February 28, 1997, 2 men walked into a Bank of America in North Hollywood, Los Angeles. Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasarianu were carrying 5 rifles, some modified to fire
Wait, is it? This one is by GTA.
automatically, and over 3,000
Bro, it's in Hollywood. It's in LA.
rounds of armor-piercing
I'm joking.
ammunition. Both wore homemade body armor. Phillips was covered neck to ankle. The officers who responded carried 9mm pistols and shotguns. A patrol car happened to pass the bank just as the 2 men walked in. By the time Phillips and Matasarianu came out, police had the building surrounded. Phillips opened fire. Officers shot back. Their rounds hit the robbers and did nothing. The homemade armor stopped everything. For 44 minutes, 2 men walked through the streets of North Hollywood, firing automatic weapons while cops crouched behind cars being torn apart by armor-piercing rounds.
What
All
the
of it
fuck?
brought
Also, bro, do you know what's crazy? Actually, I learned that actually like getting behind a car is useless. Like if the enemy has like fucking like rifles, getting behind a car as cover is useless. I think the only part that actually works is if you get in front of the engine, like the front part, the trunk with the engine, because then that stops the bullets.
broadcast live on television. Officers couldn't rescue the wounded because the gunfire was too heavy. They seized an armored truck to pull out injured cops. A group ran to a nearby gun shop and borrowed rifles just to match the robbers' firepower.
That's kind of sick, though. That's kind of badass.
SWAT arrived 18 minutes in, some still in gym shorts from a training run. Phillips cycled through 3 rifles before they all jammed. He pulled out a pistol. Shortly after, he was dead. Matasarianu tried to escape in a stolen truck, but the kill switch was on, and it wouldn't start. SWAT fired under the vehicle, hitting his unprotected legs 29 times.
Whoa.
He bled to death before an ambulance arrived. 12 officers and 8 civilians were wounded. Phillips and Matasarianu were the only ones killed. The changes
That's kind of good. I'm not saying I'm still saying people wounded was fucked up, but at least thankfully only they died. The true
came
criminals.
fast. The Department of Defense sent 600 M16s to the LAPD. AR-15s went into patrol cars across the country. The 1033 program, which let the military send gear to police, had existed for 5 months but was barely used.
Whoa.
After North Hollywood, over 8,000 agencies signed up. More than $7 billion in military equipment has been transferred since. Police training
That's crazy. That's good, actually.
changed too. For decades, officers were taught to wait for SWAT. After North Hollywood, first officers on scene were trained to go in. That's still the standard today. Don't forget to click
That's
the
fair.
link.
That's fair, actually. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. Compared to fucking like UK crime, I always find like how fucking UK motherfuckers, like the police, all the guys are fucking like a taser and a pepper spray. To be fair, bro, see, like I never seen. Actually, I think he only aimed to cover like American crimes, American policing. But to be fair, bro, The amount of fucking like the amount of fucking like, bank robberies that this guy covered that got bad. It kind of makes sense why he fucking get like, so much equipment, bro. That's great. Again, bro, real quick, this channel's actually goated, bro. It's so good. Like the animations are kind of shitty, like the drawing, but it's kind of like charming though, for real. Subscribe to both. Dude, bro, that motherfucker's goated, bro. Yo, chat real quick. Not that. Shut the fuck, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Chat real quick. I wanna celebrate that happy days are finally here, bro. They finna here, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Dog, from top to bottom, sunny. Not fucking rain, not fucking cloudy, not thunderstorm. Just straight up sunlight. Bro, that's what we needed since day one. Bro, we've been fucking like in cloudy ass shit for fucking 6 months straight. But we finally have fucking like sunny days. Thank you, God. Thank God, bro. On God, bro. That's all we needed, bro. Thank God, bro. If that makes me happy now, but also it's gonna make me even more happy because I know like the next days are gonna be even better. It'll be so fucking nice, bro. Oh. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. No. Can I have one?
Then get the fuck out!
The fuck, bro? Yo, dog. Yeah, bro.
Think they like Domino's? 40 spot later.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, bro.
540?
Boss, you gotta be playing with my balls right now. That is way too much.
That's way too much.
I'm not paying for all that.
I don't know. Bro, if you're buying like half fucking store, I think 540 is a steal, bro. On God.
You could donate it to us.
No, I cannot. It has to.
Did you say donate?
What I'm about to do to Bob? Do to Bob. Me and Hoyoyoy and erase the square.
Bro, what's even saying, bro? This gibberish, dog.
I don't give a fuck what the fuck that's supposed to mean, because don't mean shit to me. 540 for what I've scanned. You still haven't scanned a good 200 bucks. This is the kind of shit a fucking preschooler fucking pulls.
Maybe, bro.
No!
Did anybody ever tell you you kind of cuss like a preschooler?
I can cuss whoever the fuck I want. I'm 33, motherfucker.
Bro. It's kind of rough, to be honest.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, relax,
you can call
bro.
me Unk. I'm the coolest fucker in their 30s you'll ever fucking find.
Relax, bro. Your teeth are throwing up gang signs.
The fuck, bro.
Either get out or fucking buy it. What's the choice, motherfuckers? Seriously, I have a job to fucking do, and you are stopping it.
I'm not paying for
Then get the fuck out!
That's crazy.
What the fuck don't you understand?
That's great. Yo, bro, Jam, to be honest, if I was there, I'd be charitable and I'd pay for it with my card. I'd pay for it and my fucking card would decline. You know what I mean? We have messages real quick. It's actually. That's so funny. How did you not get the joke, bro? Oh God, how do you not get the joke? No. Fuck. Break, wait, just chat, zoom in. Oh, you can see that. Breaking. After being sentenced today, David, play music. David has revealed that he has devoted his life to being fully to Christianity, choosing to live with discipline, purpose, and faith. He remains a virgin by choice, saying committed to belief, and reacts like the commitment for life and music. Yo, bro, good on you, bro. Good on you. That's really good. But I thought you still fucked up, bro. You are not getting to heaven, bro. On God. You're not getting to heaven, bro. Oh. Bro, why you look so pissed off, bro? Oh, bro, that's definitely copyrighted, bro. That's definitely copyrighted. That shit made bro. Bro, this movie is actually so dumb.
Matter of fact, I don't even want it.
No one.
You don't want it?
No, let me get change.
Oh, you just want change?
Yeah, let me get change.
There you go.
Hey, I'm missing.
20. What I think he wanted you to do was he wanted you fucking like he's doing the scam where like when he gets changed, like, hey man, I'm kind of missing something. No, he wants you to do something like, okay, I got 50, can I buy something? They give me it back, they get refund, so he gets a fucking extra money.
How you missing the 20?
Look, 20.
But he fucked it up though.
Bro, that's 50 right there, bro. That's
No, man, it's not 50,
there,
bro.
look.
Bro, what y'all trying to butt me or something?
No, man, fucking man, I don't know, man.
It's 50 right here, man. Look, 20,
20,
30,
30.
20.
Wait, you fucked up. 20,
40,
40, 45,
50.
50. What do you mean, no, bro? Bro, he just counted in front of you, bro.
I know, but look. It ain't missing nothing, man.
Remember, man?
No, you just
No, man, you just
tripping.
tripping, bro.
I'll-
Bro, what a bro. If I were him, I would just fucking, I would go home, bro, and cry to myself. Like, how do you fucking do that bad? Like, bro, even I don't know how to do it, but that shit don't work, bro.
Hey man, we raised you over $80,000 on GoFundMe, bro.
Holy shit, I ain't gonna be homeless no more.
Oh, bro, no. We got you a phone to make
What
tick.
the fuck up with this fuck?
Hey, bitches, I'm on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok. Oh, mute this. He's African American. One time when he turned 18, it was like, Clip I never watch. That shit's so dumb, bro. What's this? Fuck, nah, bro, go back. Bro, you missed it, bro. When your homeboy's so slow, you get to take a sleep after replying. That's it. Yo, bro, wait, check. Can you read that? Yo, I have a crazy theory. What's your theory? You know how trees give us oxygen? Yeah. What if we put the trees in space so we breathe in space? What if we put them on Mars? Look. that shit was funny, bro.
Excuse me, I'm all done. It was so good, but I can't finish it. What do you guys do with the extra food? I don't want it to go to waste.
Oh no, don't worry about that. We don't throw anything out here. We have some stray cats in the back that we give our leftovers.
Oh. But they ain't good actually, bro. But that shit had me fried, bro. That shit's so funny.
11 o'clock.
A cock?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. That shit's so funny, bro.
Whenever you
That's
out into
it.
the rain.
Oh, don't show, bro. Don't show. Bro, on God, bro. I would've gone that out. Wait, yeah, you know, actually, Andre, editor. Cut that out. Oh God. Do we have any other videos or not? I don't think so, bro. Oh, this shit, yeah. Chat, what the fuck is the instrument actually? What the fuck, like harmony? What do you call this, bro? It's Venezuela. That shit's so funny, bro. That's crazy. He's gonna write though, to be honest. This one. Funny. That's funny, bro. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh God. Holy shit, bro. James was fun. I think I sent it to myself by accident, but like, bro. That's so beautiful, bro. Bro, all my mother's soul, I'm gonna live here eventually, bro. Chat, listen, chat. This is why this is what I'm begging you all. Please let me blow up. Please watch my shit. Please support me so I can afford a place like this one day in the future. Bro, I'm gonna have this bitch in 2 years, bro. 1 year, actually. I'm gonna have this bitch tomorrow. I'm gonna blow tomorrow, bro. Oh, God.
Ladybug.
Ant.
Mosquito.
Bee.
Dragonfly.
Caterpillar.
that face is for me, bro.
I'm perfect. And I'm everything as well.
You're going to jail.
I'm a part of it.
You're going to jail.
You're going straight there. Straight, matter of fact.
Matter of fact.
From the struggle, and I compare. I'm the only team that could say.
No, I can't stutter. Okay, nigga, nada soon.
Wait, bro, how do you fucking that bad, bro? But that's the issue, bro. Most clips you're seeing, like fucking with Ron and Jinxie, they wouldn't happen if they weren't fucking streamers, bro. That's the bro. If you're recording on YouTube like me, bro, oh god, bro, on chat, bro. Thank God I'm not streaming, bro. Thank God I edit videos, cause bro, I dropped the M-bomb by accident every single video, bro. Oh god, bro. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. Oh, you done already? Fuck.
I hold it as much as I can.
What is this pulling out? It just feels good.
Yep, and it brings down the skin's temperature. See how it kind of got stuck on the beard? I hold it as much as
funny,
I can.
bro.
Like a little scam account or whatever.
Ew! Bro, what's the comment? Ew. No, she reads it.
Thank you.
Ew! Ew, what'd you say? That's nasty. Don't say thank you. Beep this, beep this, beep this, beep this, beep this, beep. That's so good, bro. Might have to cut that out real quick. Just saying. Come on. That's really good.
I'm not splitting.
Chat, what though is actually? Oh, raw white. There we go.
I'm not splitting the rest of it. No.
Drake just froze his album release date inside.
I've seen that.
That's such a loud.
Hello, homeless motherfuckers. I got Febreze.
Homeless, bro. They look well off. This bum, maybe. Bro, he's still. What do you mean homeless, bro? Bro, he has clean clothing, bro.
Oh, you lying.
You lying. No, go back. That's it, actually. No!
I told you 5:30.
Man, just swim across, just climb on that bit, bro. What are you planning about?
You know what separates good?
No. What a bitch ass. Yeah, I would. Yeah, bro, I would easily, bro. Bro, I would not. I would not be scared, bro. On God, bro. Are we done yet? I think so, yeah. Right, bye, chat.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?